Aloha, and welcome back to my vlog. I'm Kole, and for the last 5 years, I've worked on a farm in the rainforests of East Maui. I left my 9-to-5 job to travel and explore the world, but as with most plans, I got sidetracked by the beauty and knowledge the island of Maui presented. So I canceled the rest of my travel plans to stay here and to learn as much about farming as possible. As the farm manager, I oversee all new farming projects, help cultivate abundant gardens, and delegate daily tasks to the community. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join me this week as I drive to the other side of the island to visit an old friend, and I do a little bit of weed whacking to clear some of our citrus grove. I hope you enjoy and come along on this adventure with me. Good morning! Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for coming along last week as we took care of the truck. The radiator ended up having a crack in the top of it, like this big. We did get it back to the farm and we did get it towed over to the other side to get a new radiator. Still, it's kind of hard to get vehicles fixed on this side of the island. We have to have everything towed because there's no mechanics over here. But I just want to take a little bit of time today just to kind of update you guys on some of the things that have been happening this week. This week was really emotionally difficult, I guess. Yesterday, I decided that I was going to leave the farm and do a little bit of filming at one of my favorite beaches. I ended up not filming at all, actually. I just ended up taking the day to myself, and I was just like checking out the tide pools, and I ended up staying at the beach for probably like 4 hours, which was really great and super relaxing. I did a little bit of snorkeling, and it's really great to see like all of the reefs kind of rebounding, I think just from the break from all of the tourists of COVID. Now all the tourists are back, which is great for business. So yeah, anyways, I was at the beach for about 4 hours, and I decided to take like the coastline trail back. There's like an upper trail and like a lower like coastal trail. And I was just like poking around in all the tide pools and just like getting inspiration for my saltwater tank on how I want it to set up. And I got almost right to the end of the path, and I just heard somebody start screaming, and I looked up at the path and somebody was falling off this cliff. It was this guy that ended up slipping on the path above, and the path was probably, I don't know, 20 to 25 feet above me, and he just like fell straight onto the beach, and I was right there. I was probably like 15 or 20 feet away, and he like landed on the beach right in front of me. And it's like a rocky beach, it's not sand. It's like all rocks and like broken coral, and he was really messed up. He was bleeding from his head. So luckily I have like 6 years experience as a lifeguard, and so I immediately kind of like went into lifeguard mode and just like ripped the towel out of my bag and wrapped it around his head because he was bleeding a lot from his head. He was conscious and awake, but he did have like a big cut on his face. And so yeah, I just went into lifeguard mode, called the EMTs, and they came super fast. For a relaxing day turned into a not so relaxing day, and I'm still like a little bit shook about it. It's kind of like surreal seeing somebody fall off a cliff. But that being said, it happens really frequently here. I think that a lot of people don't understand the dangers that come with going on trails that they just shouldn't go on. There's a lot of books and apps and tourist guides, I guess, that take people or tell people to go on these hikes and these adventures, but they don't really warn them that you have to be physically fit to do some of them. So many of our pathways are dangerous. Like, there's just so many dangers here. Like, the ocean is super dangerous. People drown frequently because they underestimate the waves. People go on hikes they shouldn't go on because they were told in a guidebook that it's okay to go on these hikes. So that's why there's so many different signs throughout Hawaii, like no trespassing, or like warnings like this trail is dangerous. And this trail actually does have a sign at the beginning that says this trail is dangerous. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys a little bit on like my mental state. So yeah, I guess it just kind of goes to show that like Hawaii is great and it's beautiful, but it's not always rainbows and sunshine. Like, if you're visiting, you need to realize that there are risks to the things that you're doing, even if it's something as simple as going on a hike that you're told to go on, or going and swimming at one of the beaches. So if you ever come to visit, talk with some of the locals, some of the people that live here, and just check to make sure that the places that you're going are safe and that you're actually allowed to go there. Just be aware, even though a place is super gorgeous and you see other people swimming or other people doing it, doesn't necessarily mean that it's safe or that it's legal. Yeah, if you're coming to visit, just be aware of that. I think it's something that visitors aren't really told a lot about. So I'm going to take the opportunity here to say that. And we definitely enjoy having visitors to the island, but we really don't like to see anybody hurt. It's sad, and especially being there, like, it's just a lot, you know, to have to process, and the education's just not out there. For some reason, the tourism authority or the airlines or whatever haven't taken the proper precautions to like explain to tourists what's safe and what's not, and what to do in situations where you find yourself, you know, in a dangerous situation. But on a positive note, one of my good friends from when I lived in Seattle is actually on island visiting, and we're gonna meet up on the other side in a town called Paia for some lunch and just to catch up. I probably haven't seen her, I don't think I've seen her in like 6 years or something. So it's going to be really great to see her. And I have to go and get some more supplies for my tank anyways. So it's kind of perfect opportunity to go grab lunch with an old friend, get some more supplies for my fish tank, get some more cat food. JoJo's and Bagheera and Swirl are all kind of like on their last meal. So I'm going to grab some more cat food. As always, if you have questions or comments, you know what to do. Write them down below. Check out my other videos if you haven't already, and tell a friend. I think I'm at like 100 followers, or really close to 100 followers, which is awesome because I've only been doing this for a couple months. But yeah, I'd like to get that up a little bit more. I would love to get like monetized, basically. So I would love to be able to have this be a way for me to make some income, not only to entertain you, but also get some income. I thoroughly actually really enjoy making these videos. It's been a lifeline for me. It's been really nice to have some kind of creative outlet. But it does take a lot of time, especially I'm by myself. So I'm basically doing all my video. I'm like recording myself. And last week's video, I was lucky because I just like gave my GoPro to my friend Ange, and she like recorded that whole situation with the truck, which was a blessing because it actually turned out to be really cute. But anyways, I'm gonna get ready to take off and get these guys a little bit more comfortable. I think I'm gonna get them a new light. I'm gonna get them some new friends, and I'm gonna go have a great lunch with my friend Emily. All right, mahalo, and I will see you guys soon. Find yourself. Wake up.
Good morning. Welcome back. Sorry, I didn't pick up the camera yesterday after going and visiting my friend, but we just had like our own little like kiki and we had lunch and then I had some errands to run after, so I just didn't pick up the camera. Sorry if you guys can't hear me. We're doing a lot of construction as well right now, so our builder is planing some of the wood so that we don't have to hand sand it. So that's kind of what the noise that you're hearing now behind me. But today I need to do a lot of weed whacking, so I figured I'd just bring you guys along on that adventure and just show you the transformation that happens. Behind me is the Spice Grove, and we haven't weed whacked in here for like a month, so it's about time. It's really overgrown. But anyways, I'm just gonna get going on some weed whacking, and I'm gonna take you guys along real quick. So yeah, again, appreciate you all so much. Let's get to weed whacking.
Put your hand in my hand, darling, say go. Keep your eyes on the horizon, stay gold. All I need are your eyes, you're my arrow. Now we're running into the wild. I see the light.
All right, we got the gas in there. I used mixed gas, and then I got my weed whacker all threaded with new wire, and we're just gonna get going on this project. Mahalo for sticking around for this week's video. I much appreciate it. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and tell a friend. And go ahead and share me on social media. Let's get some more people onto this channel. Anyways, I appreciate you all. I hope you have a lovely week, and I will see you guys next Wednesday at 5 a.m. Aloha! Mr. Weed. Well, I love you. I love you. Grassy on.